Okay, next topic which we are going to discuss is something called as access specifiers. It's a very interesting and important topic. Okay, so what is the next topic we're going to talk about? We are going to talk about something called as access specifiers or access modifiers. Okay, both means the same. Okay, access specifiers or access modifiers. Okay. Okay, great. So now, what do you mean by access specifier or access modifier? As the name itself tells here, it is used to specify the accessibility. So the name itself is telling, no? Okay, access specifier or access modifier, meaning it is used to specify the boundary or the accessibility of a member. Meaning, if there is a variable, okay, if there is a variable, I need to tell, oh, who all can access this variable, where all it can be accessed. I need to specify the range or the boundary where that particular variable can be accessed. Clear? We have this thing, no? Okay. If you talk about vehicles here, we generally talk about the two things here. We have something called as yellow board and we have something called as whiteboard. Correct? This is for commercial and whatever it is. Okay. It has a different meaning though. But I'll tell you, whiteboard, it means you can travel all over the country without doing anything. Yellow board, you need to permit. Okay. You need to pay tax as well, right? So I'm just specifying the accessibility of a specific member here. Clear? So this is called as access specifier. We need to specify the accessibility of a specific member, who all can access it, where all it can be accessed, that way. Clear? Out of which we have four types. Okay, what are those four types here? We have something called as public, we have something called as private, we have something called as protected, and then we have something called as default. So these are the different access specifiers which we have with respect to Java here. Okay, the access specifier specifying the boundary or the accessibility of a member here. Clear? This is all about the entire data here. Okay, what are access specifiers? Just see, access modifier or access specifier is used to specify the accessibility, that is the boundary or range of a specific member. Okay, simple definition, guys. Okay, specifying the accessibility, the boundary. Okay, I can be accessed, my limitation. Okay, where all I can be accessed. Clear? That's it. Out of which we have four types. What is it? Public, private, protected, and default. So these are the four access specifiers which you need to be aware of. Okay, now clear? Right. So now I talk about one small table. Okay, this is the table which I've already done. I don't want to redo it again. Okay, what do you understand by this table here? Okay, there are four access specifiers: public, private, default, and protected. So and there are four columns as well. Okay, outer class, inner class, variable, method, and constructor. Okay, in Java. Okay, in Java, we can have all the combinations. We can have all the combinations, but private class and protected class is not possible. Okay, private class and protected class is not possible. Apart from that, remaining all the combinations can be successfully achieved here. Okay, so what is the meaning of it? Okay, I will tell you. Okay, I'll just create a new project. Okay, class project, right? Let me create a new Java project, and the Java project name is access specifiers. Okay, under that particular project, let me create a package. Okay, see, SRC is there, no? Right click on it, new, and you can you check if for package here there is no option called as package. Click on other. That is nothing but control N. So here search for package here. Package is, you can give any package name. I'll just give it as com as of now. Okay, project got created, package got created. Right click, new, and you have to search for a class. Oh, there's no class option. Click on others, click on class here, search for class, and you create a class name. The class name is person. What is the class name? The class name we have created is person here. Got it here? Great, perfect. Now here, guys, if you could closely observe, okay, this is called as outer class, and we have something called as inner class. Okay, that we will talk about it later. We can have a class inside a class. See, class A. Can you see here? Okay, so what did you understand? This is called as inner class and this is called as outer class. See here, this is called as inner class and this is called as outer class. In Java, we can have nested classes as well. One class is present inside another class. That is called as nested class or inner class, which is an advanced topic which we will try to do it later. Okay, but here we can have all combinations. That is what I'm trying to tell. Okay, a class can be public. See, this is the live example. Similarly, a variable can be public. Int age equals to 25. The age of the person is 25. And it can also have a constructor can also be public. See, public class name is person, open parenthesis, and here, see, a constructor can be public here. And a method can also be public. Public void walk method. Okay, I have a method called as walk. Okay, done. If you could closely observe, all the properties can be public. I can have a public class, public variable, public constructor, public method, everything. All the properties can be public. Okay, now, sir, what is public, sir? I will talk about it later. Okay, now, can we have a private method? Yes, private method possible. Private constructor possible. Private variable possible. Private class not possible. We cannot have a private class. Okay, this is very, very important. But other three combinations can be possible here. Got it? Protected? Yes. A method can be protected. Okay. A constructor can be protected. Constructor can be protected. And a variable, I mean, method, constructor, variable can be protected, but a class cannot be protected. See, it's giving an error here. Got it? So this is what we are supposed to understand. What about default here? What do you mean by default here? When I do not specify anything explicitly. See, have I made use of any modifier explicitly? Have I used public, private, protected? No. If I have not used anything over here, it automatically means default. Okay. Default means it's not that I have to explicitly write a keyword called as default. No, nothing like that. If I do not write anything over here, automatically it will behave as default here. So this is what we are supposed to understand here. Clear? But in an interview, they will definitely ask this question. Can we have a public class? Your answer is yes. Can we have a default class? Your answer is yes. What about, can we have a private class in Java? Your answer is no. Okay, this is what they'll ask. Okay, understand carefully. In an interview, they'll ask, okay, can we have a private class in Java? Your answer is no. But if the interviewer will ask, are you sure? Then you will tell, the outer class cannot be private, but there is something called as inner class. One class present inside another class. The inner class can be private. What about protected class? Can we have a protected class? No. Are you sure? Yes. Outer class cannot be protected, but there is something called as inner class, nested class. That class can be protected. Okay. So as I told you, right, one more question which I encountered in the interview long back. Okay, when I was attending an interview, they asked me these questions. Okay, that is the reason I just created this table. Okay, so that you shouldn't be, making the same mistake which I did long back. Okay, they'll ask immediately. You should be very spontaneous in answering. Okay, everything is possible. See, private variable, yes. Default variable, yes. Protected constructor, yes. Public inner class, yes. So all the combinations, your answer is yes, except private outer class and protected outer class. Okay, remaining everything you can achieve. Okay, it's just a cakewalk. You can easily achieve here. So this is all about, okay, one diagram. So we have a couple of more diagrams here which we need to understand. Okay, sir, we understood first pick here. Okay, the second image here. This is the second image which I have shown over here. So closely observe over here. Okay, what is it meaning here? Okay, what is the meaning of this particular image? So now here there are four access specifiers, guys. Okay, public, protected, default, and private. Okay, what does it mean? Public means, okay, what do you mean by public transport? You can use, I can use, prime minister can use, beggar can use, everyone can be, you can access it. So if there is a member who is public, it means we can access in the same class also, same package also, and in another package also. Globally, everywhere we can access it. Okay, there is no restrictions at all. Public means you access it wherever you want. Same class, same package, another package, it doesn't matter. You can access it throughout. But if you want to access it outside the package, make use of import statement. Okay, now, so it means public properties can be accessed globally. Everywhere we can access it. Clear? Can we see a quick example for it here? Okay, so that you'll have better clarity. Okay, now, so now here I'll have public properties here. See, if you have, see here, package com. What do you mean by package com, sir? There is a folder by the name called as com, and public is the access specifier, meaning this class can be accessed everywhere. Class is a blueprint of an object, and person is the class name. The person.java file is present in com folder. So the variable is also public. The constructor is also public. Okay, sys out. I just set it as, okay, in person constructor, in person constructor. Okay, now, and then you have a method called as public walk method. Okay, person is walking. So what are we trying to do over here? So in this specific process over here, all the properties are public. See, public class, public variable, public constructor, public method. So my requirement is, can we access public properties in the same class? Your answer is absolutely yes. This is an example for accessing public members inside same class. Okay, possible? Absolutely. How will you do it? See, main method. Main method is wherein the execution will begin from. Sir, if I want to invoke the constructor, constructors can be invoked only when we create an object. So I have to create an object. Person P equals to new person of. I will create an object here. See, I can successfully create an object here. Got the clarity? Similarly, this is an age. See, age is the variable. It is storing the value called as 25 and the data type is int. Why? Because it's a non-decimal numeric value. Since the variable is public, it means it has given you the permission. This variable can be accessed globally, wherever you want to access it. Okay, he has no problems at all. Okay, similarly, how will I access? This is a non-static ultimately, but how do you access non-static? With the help of object creation. So you'll tell p dot age. Why? Because this age is public, meaning he gave you the permission. Oh, public, public, I can access everywhere. But it is actually non-static. If it is non-static, common sense, no, we have to on 101% create an object here. And walk method. Walk method is returning void, meaning he doesn't return anything. Since it is public, it means he gave you the permission. Hey, you access this walk method wherever you want. You can walk in your house also. You can walk in your a district also. You can walk in your country also. You can access everywhere. Okay, you can walk wherever you want. Okay, p dot walk method. See, am I getting the expected output here? Yes. Public meaning we can access it everywhere. But since they're all non-static, we have to create an object and then we are supposed to access it. Did we get the output here? Yes. Clear? Understood? Just analyze the code once. Okay. Similarly, I will have a class. Okay. Class name is student. Okay, what is the class name? The class name is student. Student will have a public int marks. Marks meaning everyone should be able to access his marks. Okay. He has got 34. Just wait. He should also know his marks. Okay. His parents also should know his mark. Okay. And his relatives also, majorly, his relatives also should know his marks. Okay. So that is the reason it's public. Everyone should know. Okay. They'll have a method, constructor. Public student. Done. You know to create a constructor as well, no? Public meaning is just giving the permission. Hey, you access it wherever you want. Student is the class name constructor name same. And open parenthesis close is nothing but the constructor call. I mean, done. So here I'll just write it as, okay, hello. I just write it as hello. Okay, done. And public void study method. Okay, study. So I'll have a method. Okay, so I'll write it as, okay, fed up of studying. Fed up of studying here. Okay. Okay. Hey, but Java you need to study. Okay, you don't have an option. Okay. You want to get a job? Study Java. Okay, as simple as that. Okay. Study. Okay. Fed up of studying. Board of Engineering, like Board of Engineering. Okay, I'll just write it as Engineering. Board of Engineering. Okay. When I tell engineering, Board of Engineering, I mean the subjects. Okay. I mean all the subjects. Okay. Nothing else. Okay. No offense if anyone is hurt over here. Okay. There is a class called as public. Okay, variable, constructor, method. Okay, everything. Okay, everything, you know, it's public. So I want to access it outside the class. See, I'll create a class called as test student class. Okay, if you could closely observe here, if I'll click on the structure also. See, what is the program going to do now? I am going to access, wait, just a moment, accessing public members outside the class, but same package. Same package. Okay, done. So what is the meaning of it? I will tell you here. Okay, so if you could closely observe, guys. Okay, we have a class called as student. Okay, we have a class called as student. Okay, so what is the student class doing over here? Okay, what is the student class? It has all the members as public. If it is public, what does it mean here? We can access everywhere. See, I am trying to access it outside the class, but it's the same package. See, student is also present in com folder and the test student class is also present in com folder. Public meaning we can access it in the same class, same package also, okay, and everywhere, okay, outside the package also. See, first of all, if I want to invoke the constructor, I have to create an object. See, student s equals to new student or, and if I want to call the variable here, it's a non-static variable s dot marks and method s dot study method. This is all about it, guys. Okay, it's nothing great over here. So we did day 1, day 2 only. When I started with oops here, accessing the non-static in the same class, outside the class here, the same process only. But I'm just adding one extra thing that is public. Public means he gave you the permission. Oh, everywhere you want to access it wherever you want. Okay, it doesn't matter at all. So this is called as, okay, public here. Got it? Similarly, okay, I'll do the last one. Okay, globally, no. See, I'll create a class called as employee. Okay, he'll just have one method. Okay, void. Okay, method name is, I'll just write the method name as work method. Okay, sys out, I'll just write it as employee is working. Okay, and I'll make this method as public here so that everyone should be able to access it. Okay, so now here, after it is public here, okay, it's just that I gave you the permission. Okay, we have a class called as employee and we have a method called as work method. You can have constructors and variables as well, not a problem. Now employee is present in com folder, but now let me create one more folder. Control N, I create a package name is org. Okay, inside that package, I will create a class called as, okay, test employee. Okay, so now here, okay, now here, if you could closely observe, what did you understand over here? What did you understand? Simple, sir. Employee class is present in com folder, test employee class is present in org folder. Both are, I mean, there are two different classes present in two different packages here. Okay, now I'll have my main method wherein the execution will always begin from, right? Now here, since it's a non-static method, okay, I have to create an object. So I'll create an object. See, employee, just a moment. Okay, employee E equals to new employee of. Okay, I create an object of employee. But now it is giving a huge error. Okay, it's giving an error. See, if I just hover on it, it's telling employee cannot be resolved to a type. It means when I create an object of employee, okay, you know that I know that employee is present in com folder, but test employee class is not aware of it. So I have to tell the test employee class, hey, test employee class, test employee class. I have created an object of employee and that employee is present in com folder. So please import all the necessary aspects. So I have to tell import employee. I have to just tell import employee. But if I just write import employee, it will give an error. So where the hell is that employee present? Employee is present in com folder. So I have to tell import com.employee. So it means I have created an object of employee class and that employee class is present in com folder. You please import it. Got it? We can access everywhere. Okay, public meaning everywhere you can access it. But make sure you will import it. And I tell e dot, I will tell work method. See, can I access the work method easily? Yes, absolutely I can access it. So this is what we are supposed to understand when it comes to accessing public properties outside the class here. See, did I get the output here? Absolutely, employee is working. So in simple terms here, if you have a public property, we can access it throughout. See, public properties can be accessed in the same class, same package, another package in case of import statement. Globally, we can access it. Okay, no issues at all. Clear? So we understood what is public. And private is, high security. Okay, private meaning you can access only within the same class. Outside the class, okay, outside the package, no way you can access it. Got the clarity here? Private meaning it belongs only to you, only to the same class. You cannot access it outside. Correct? Protected default we'll talk in some time. I'm just talking about private, the last one. Accessing in the same class, yes. Outside the class, outside the package, no. Okay. So when I go back over here and see, I'll just talk about the process here. Okay, let me create a class called less. Okay. You can create a class. Okay, what can we create? Okay. Mobile phone. Okay. You will have your mobile. Okay. And you will have one method. Okay. Chat. Okay, some chat, okay, highly confidential data, okay, with your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, okay, you'll have one chat, okay. You cannot relate only over here, you can relate with everything, okay. Highly confidential data might be your, what can we tell? There are many highly confidential data, okay. What is your company into? What is your schema of the structure? Everything, okay. So here I'll just have some information, okay, some information, okay. So class is public because we cannot have a private class, but the chat here will be private here. Okay, you're chatting with someone, okay, imagine some client, okay, and you have to keep that information private because it's your client. Okay, so client information has to be kept private because it shouldn't be revealed to the entire world. Okay, now I'll have my main method. What do you mean by main method? Execution begins from main method. Since the method is private, can we access it within the same class? Yes, we can access it, but it's a non-static method. If it's a non-static method, I have to create an object here. Okay, and I'll tell m.chat method. See, will I get the output here? Absolutely, I will get the output. See, some information. So private meaning you can do whatever you want in the same class. Okay, now, but you shouldn't reveal it to someone else. Okay, you shouldn't reveal outside the class here. So I'll make the method as private. Okay, similarly, you will have a class called as mobile only. Okay, control N. I will create a class called as test mobile. Over here, I will create this data here. But now the compiler is nicely scolding me. See, test mobile is present in com folder. Mobile is present in com folder. So I create an object because it's a non-static method. When I try to access this chat, see, the method chat from type mobile is not visible. What does it mean it's not visible? Since it is private, it is visible only within the same class. But I am trying to access it outside the class, so it is not visible. As soon as I make it as public, see, it will be visible. See, is it giving any error? No. Public is visible to everyone. Same class, same package, outside the package. But as soon as I make it as private, highly secured. Okay, only within the same class you can access, but outside the class you cannot access it. That is called as private here. I hope you all got the clarity about public and private. What is default? We will talk about default. See, the default is same. Default members can be accessed in the same class, same package, but outside the package, we cannot access it. Okay, everywhere. See, guys, private meaning only if you're in an apartment. Okay, if you're in an apartment, there'll be multiple flats, correct? So, public meaning you can access in your house, in your flat, you can access in entire apartment, and you can be accessed outside the apartment as well. Public, same house, same flat, same apartment, and same district. Everywhere you can access. If I tell default, it's only the package level in your same flat and same building. Okay, in your house and the same building you can access it, but outside your apartment or the building you cannot access it. Why? It's the same class, same package, but outside the package you cannot access it. Got the clarity here? Okay, so this is all about the entire data here. Got it, everyone? Okay, so this is all about the entire process here. Got it? So default meaning we'll take it as mobile we took, no, we'll take it as laptop. Okay, so what is access specifier? Sir, public, sir. Okay, I will take off this. Now it will behave as default. If I don't use anything, it's default. Now I'll have one variable. In cost of that particular laptop is 45,000 rupees. Okay, 45,000 rupees is the cost of the laptop. So if I don't use any access specifier, it is default. Okay, and here, what will you do here? Okay, so you will develop. Okay, develop. Okay, you're going to develop some application with the help of your laptop. Okay, developing. Okay, developing something. Okay, developing. Okay, the return type is void. So access specifier is again default over here. Since it is non-static, since default meaning you can access it in the same class, same package, but since they're all non-static, you have to create an object. See, laptop L equals to new laptop of, laptop L equals to new laptop of, and I have to tell, okay, what am I supposed to tell? I have to tell L dot cost here. Oh, I'm so sorry, it's cost, and here I have to tell L dot develop method. That's it. Default meaning you can access it in the same class. Since it was non-static, you created an object and you accessed it. If it is static, okay, if it is static here, what will you do? What will you do here? If it is static, sir, static meaning access it with the help of class name or directly. So I'll tell laptop dot cost here. So accessing the static properties within the same class. Again, you can access it directly also. Develop method. See, static. See, guys, access specifier is just the accessibility range boundary. Static non-static is different. Okay, now access specifier, since it is default, he gave you the permission. Hey, you do whatever you want in the same package. I will give you complete freedom. Okay, but outside the package here, I'm not giving you any, no boundary, no accessibility way also. Got it? So this is called as default members in the same class. But similarly, okay, what will I do if I want to access it outside the class here? If I want to access it outside the class, simple. See, Control M. I'll create test laptop. Okay, test laptop. Inside that I have my main method. See, so what did you understand over here? Okay, so quickly tell me, sir, laptop is present in com folder, test laptop is present in com folder. But okay, they are present in com folder. Now here the problem will occur over here. See, cost is a default variable, method is a default variable. I can access it outside the class also, no. But why the hell is this develop method giving an error here? Think and tell me. If I do not use anything, see, have I used public? No. Have I used public here? Yes. Have I used private here? Yes. Have I used protected here? Okay. Have I used protected here? Yes. But if I do not use public, private, protected, it is automatically default. Correct? No. Now, have I used public over here? No. Have I used private? No. Protected? No. So it's automatically default. So default meaning you can access it wherever you want. In the same class also you can access it. In outside the class also, but the package should be same. Okay, the package should be same. But you can do whatever in the same package. Okay, he gave you the permission. Sir, this variable is a static variable. So you have to access it outside the class with the help of class name. So laptop.cost will not give any errors here. Okay now. But develop is a static method. How do you access static method outside the class? Can I access it directly? No, I have to make use of class name. Now I'll give you one example. Okay, if you give me wrong answers, trust me, I'm going to kill you. Okay, now I'll have a simple class called a chocolate class. Okay, what is the class name? Chocolate. Default class. See, I'll remove this public. It is default. Okay, and I'll have int cost of the chocolate. Okay, imagine it is $100. Okay, the cost of the chocolate is $100. That's it. Okay, control. I'll create in org folder. In org folder, I'll create a class called as test chocolate. Okay. Okay, both let it be default only. Now, if you give me wrong answers, okay, I'm gonna get mad at you all. Okay. Now here, sir, this is a non-static variable, sir. Okay, I have to create an object because it's a non-static variable. So I'll create an object. Chocolate C equals to new chocolate of. Okay, I created an object. Okay, but why the hell is it giving an error? Sir, use common sense, sir. Okay, you created an object of chocolate class, sir, and the chocolate class is present in com folder. But you are trying to access in test chocolate class, which is in org folder. So you have to import, no, sir, because you're trying to access it outside the package, not in the same class, not in the same package. You're trying to access it outside the package. You need to import it. Okay, very good. Okay, we need to import it now. Very good. So I will import it. Import chocolate class. Okay, I will import the chocolate class. But again, it's giving an error. Sir, chocolate is present in com folder, sir. Import it from com, sir. So I will tell com dot chocolate. Oh my god, it's still giving an error here. Why the hell? Think and tell me. Why the hell is it giving an error? Sir, I have imported now, sir. Why is it giving an error, sir? Think. You know it. I know that you all know. But you don't want to give work to your brains, you know. That's the problem. You all know it. But you don't want to give work to your brains. I'm getting answers from only from Mahanti here. Okay. Think and tell me. Very good. Okay, I got the answer, sir. This class is default. Default class meaning we can access it only within the same class, same package. But you are trying to access it outside the package, sir. How will it give the permission? It will not give the permission. So if I make this class as public, see, I can import successfully. I can also create an object. Why? Public meaning visible to everyone. But if it is default, I cannot import it also. Why? Hey, it's default. No, default meaning same class, same package. You cannot access it outside. Got it? So if it is public, okay, if it is public, you can access it. But now it's a non-static variable. Okay, so you create c dot cost here. So you let it c dot cost. Why is it giving an error? It's a non-static variable. No, I can access it directly. No, but why is it giving an error here? I've imported it also. I'm accessing it also. Why error? Sir, again, the cost is default. Default meaning same class, same package. Okay, so how can you access it outside the package, sir? He won't give permission. But if it is public, everywhere. See, it's giving an error? No. But if it is default, error. Got it. So what did you understand? Public, same class, same package, outside the package. Package level, default, same class, same package. Private, same class. Got the clarity? So this is the major thing which we need to understand, right? But now there is something called as protected. Protected is quite similar to default. Okay, protected is very simple to default here. Okay, let me show it to you. It's very simple. Okay, so I'll show it in the same folder itself. See, default is there. I cannot have a private class. Okay, so I'll have a protected class as well. I have protected variable. Okay, protected spelling is wrong. Yeah, great. Okay, and I'll have a protected method. See, class is default. Why? You make it as public only, because we cannot have a private class and protected class. Okay, the variable is private and the method is sorry. The variable is protected, the method is protected. What do you mean by protected? It's same as default. Create an object, laptop L equals to new laptop, or I'll tell sysout L dot cost method, and L dot develop method. See, protected is similar to default. Same class also you can access, same package also you can access, right? I will create one more class. Okay, I will create one more class which is already there. Test employee, test laptop. See, I will access it. Will it give an error? No. It's simple. It's quite similar to default here. Default and protected are almost same. Okay, same class, same package. But default properties can be accessed outside the class also in case of is a relationship. Okay, how, sir? I will tell you in a beautiful manner. See, I will have a class called as father class. Okay, he will have one variable. Okay, father class, he will have one variable int age equals to 50. What is the age of the father here? Okay, it is 50. Okay, and that is a protected variable. Okay, protected meaning same class, same package, but outside the package we can access it directly. Okay, now control that part, and I'll have a class called as son in org folder. So what did you understand? It's pure common sense here. Okay, looking at the program itself, you should be able to understand. See, father is a class present in com folder. See, where the hell is father? Father is present in com, and son is present in org. Where the hell is son? Son is present in org. Okay, now got the clarity in the first half. Father class is present in com folder. Son class is present in org folder. Now here, okay, they both are present in different folders, but I should be able to access it. So there is a variable called as age, which is protected. Protected members, if I'm trying to access it outside the package, I have to do it only in case of easy relationship. So I will tell extends father. I will tell extends father. But when I tell extends father, it is giving an error. Why? Sir, father is present in com folder, sir. So how can we access it directly in org folder? We have to import it, right? So we'll tell import what? Com dot father. Okay, you will write it as com dot father. Can you tell me why is it still giving an error? See guys, son should extend father. Why? Because we are having protected variable. Protected variable outside the class, we have to make use of easy relationship. I extends father, but since father is present in different package, I imported it. Import com dot father. But why is it still giving an error? Why is it still giving an error, guys? I want answer from everyone. Okay, only two people have answered. Very good. Three have answered correctly. Four have answered correctly. Five, six, seven. You got the clarity, guys. Okay, you're local, I believe. Okay, sir. Father is default, sir. Default meaning same package, no, sir. But you're trying to access it outside the class, sir. So make it as a public class. So if you make this father as public, this father can be accessed everywhere. See, extends father, I can access it, right? So I have to just achieve easy relationship and import, and then successfully I will create an object of son. Son, see, I'll create an object of the subclass. Sun s equals to new sun here, and I can access s dot okay age here. See, I can easily access it. This is all about it. Very good, guys. Okay, so this is how we are supposed to understand the actual content. Okay, it's not a difficult subject, difficult topic here, but it's only the thing is we have to understand the basic flow. Okay, for the clarity here, so I'll just give you the hierarchy over here, major hierarchy over here. See here. So we have three things. What is it? Public. Okay, then we have something called as default majorly, and then we have private. Okay, public, same class, same package, outside the package. Default, same class, same package. Private, only same class. Got the clarity? Here, this is no. Public everywhere, same class, same package, outside the package. Default, same class, same package, package level. Private, class level, only same class, same package. Got the clarity here? Public, globally, default, package level, private, class level. Sir, then what the hell is this protected, sir? Protected is similar to default. Same class, same package. But outside the package, we have to make use of is a relationship. When I make use of is a relationship, we can easily access it. So this is what I told. Public meaning same class, same package, outside the package. Protected, same class, same package, but outside the package in case of is a relationship. We are trying to access it with the help of is a relationship over here. Got the clarity? This is what we are trying to do it over here. Got it? No, is a relationship. Default, same class, same package. That's it. Private, only within the same class. Got it? So these are the few things which we are supposed to understand when we talk about the entire data here.